want to talk about FUBAR, but I want to talk to you about your career when you first started. I'm so intrigued by the transition of your career when you booked Trinity. Because I had a similar transition when I booked Battlestar Galactica. And then from there on out, I was this strong woman. And the characters I was playing before that were so different. So I wanted to know what your career was like when you first started and how you viewed strong women and strength on camera at that point before you booked Trinity.
Well, I mean, my career started out in television and I wasn't, I didn't really understand, all the technical part of acting. Like, you really kind of learn that when you're on the set, right? You learn about marks. And I just didn't know any of that. So I had very kind, more experienced actors who, didn't get frustrated and just would say to me, you don't have to stop the take if the camera's not on you. Like I'd literally go, we got to stop. I got my line wrong on the camera, like those little things that, now it's a language, right? You learn that it's the language that you have to learn. The technical part of it is something you have to learn. I think learning it, because it really isn't a school that teaches you that, right? Your acting classes teach you about emotion and character and all of that. So I was doing like TV. I was doing guest stars on TV. I was a regular on, a couple of TV shows. And then when The Matrix came, that audition came, I certainly didn't think I would ever get that part. I knew Keanu was in it. He was obviously successful, but not, who he is now. Right. But I still was like, I'm never going to get it. But I auditioned for it and then, had callbacks. And every time I got a call back, I was just like, oh my gosh, like, this is unbelievable. But I still didn't think I would get it. And the whole like strong woman thing, I think I really learned a very valuable lesson. I studied with a really great acting teacher named Sandy Marshall. She was a Meisner coach. And she really helped me to see that one of the things that I had naturally was being strong and vulnerable. Mm-hmm. And I think it helped having someone outside looking at me, watching me work that I trusted, that said, this is something that it's a thing, an attribute that you have. And I think up until then, I didn't really see myself objectively. I wasn't sure, right? Like I was watching movies where I loved like Julia Roberts and I loved Meg Ryan, but I didn't have that quality that they had. And I never even thought about like, what quality do I have? Like I didn't even think like that. And when she said that to me, it was very empowering to go, oh, that's something I'm naturally able to do. And I think Trinity really was the moment where that all kind of came together for me. And where I started to understand the value of my qualities as an artist, as an actress, as a human being. Obviously we all have so many sides, but that was something that I just naturally could do. Like as much as you want to play these characters that are so unlike you, you don't very often get the opportunity to do that, right? Like, unless you're like super famous and then you can try all of that. But when I realized that kind of, Trinity opened up so many opportunities for me. And I've been very happy and comfortable making a career out of that, really.